Hi, seekers of wisdom. Welcome to another edition of Chronicles of 1900, an inspirational podcast that is here to inspire you and give you loads of information that you need. So, what am I talking about today? Okay, so a few weeks ago and last week as well, I mentioned to you that there's a current issue whereby if you have not spent 3 years in the UK, you might not be able to be considered for apprenticeship in the UK. Now, I'm giving this information specifically to be able to encourage somebody that you might be 17, you might be 16, or you might be 18, and you probably just finished your A level or GCSE and you want to go to uni or you want to go into apprenticeship. However, you haven't got the fees to pay, or you haven't got the money to pay the fees. That's the case. Or you are the parent, either the dad or the mom, and you're probably on post-study visa or student visa. You came with your children, and right now you haven't spent 3 years in the UK, so they can't go for apprenticeship. Or probably one that is quite significant at the moment is people with maybe care visa or other skilled visa, and they've got kids in the country that are about 16 or 17 and 18, 19, and they just finished their GCSE or A level. And they can't go to uni because you don't have recourse to public fund. It's the major problem. Because you don't have recourse to public fund, then it's difficult for you to put that child to uni. Or because you haven't been in the UK for 3 years, then you can't put that child to apprenticeship, because the standard is that for you to be eligible for apprenticeship as an immigrant in the country, you must be probably on the refugee status. But if you're a skilled visa person, then you have to be eligible just after 3 years. So the question is, what are you going to do for your kid at this point in time? While I know this is the problem at the moment, for some people that have been in the UK for like 2 years ago or last year, and you have children of that age. Now, this is what I'm proposing, and I've said this before. This year, what we're doing in Summer Bootcamp is that I am now working in partnership with other authorities as well, including Peterborough and Cambridgeshire Authority, to be able to provide a program that we would use to encourage these teens. Okay, so what happens is we have a workshop. So the workshop will allow you to be able to come into this skills bootcamp where we encourage them to become like AI agent experts. We encourage them to be digital marketing experts. We encourage them to be content marketing expert, how to sell on Amazon, eBay, to be an e-commerce expert, or probably to even become someone that knows how to work in a project as a beginner. So we call this foundation, or you call this probably junior roles within business analysis and project management. So this is something that we've come up with. So how is this going to run, and why do you need this information? I specifically put this out there so that you can share with people as well. If you have someone that is between the age, that is a teen, specifically struggling to be able to go to uni, or struggling to have access to apprenticeship program, or they want to go to uni but they need to do something to be able to get them busy within this holiday period in this summer 2025. This is what we are doing. They will come into a workshop. This workshop is a 3 days workshop. In this workshop, we are going to be able to bring them into what we call digital IT skills. When we bring them into these digital IT skills, we expect them to be able to understand some bit of what we are doing by introducing them to the course. We introduce them to this course. It's a hands-on course. They're going to be actually practically doing things themselves. For example, they will be creating chatbots. They will be creating websites. They will be creating AI agents. All these are going to be done using artificial intelligence, right? They will be using DeepSeek, ChatGPT, Grok to be able to create things for themselves within these 3 days. In doing that, we expect them to be able to understand what the market is and what is trending. After these 3 days, the best of them, right, will be eligible to go into a 2-month bootcamp. And in this 2 months bootcamp, one of the things that we're making available for them is free laptops to be able to ensure that they can learn and they can do everything they need to do within the period. This is a skills acquisition program that's going to take them forever. That's going to be useful to them forever. And they're going to be using this as long as they want to be able to make money for themselves and for their family. I repeat, the idea is we're going to go into a 3 days workshop. The workshop is free, totally free, totally free. You're going to come into the workshop. You're going to learn. We're going to show them what we do, how to become business analyst, how to become project manager, how to become product designer, how to become AI expert, how to become digital content creator, how to become e-commerce expert. All those things are things that we're going to show them within the 3 days. When we show them these 3 days within that 3 days, and then we give them the opportunity to be able to replicate what we have asked them to do. They'll be creating websites, they'll be creating stores, shops online. They'll be selling online within that 3 days. Now, we understand that this might not be for everybody, but we are opening it to everyone. So there's going to be form on the screen right now that you need to actually share with them, and for everyone is eligible to use the form to be able to complete that form and be able to register for the program. As soon as they register for the program, we're going to make it available to them for that 3 days. We're going to train them. It's going to be all the event. It's a 10 to 5 for the next 3 days, and that's going to happen on the 28th, 29th, and 30th of July. 28th, 29th, and 30th of July. They're going to be doing all that 3 days. So that 3 days, the best of the best among them that we believe is ready to take it forward are going to now be given the opportunity to enroll into the skilled bootcamp, which is going to be another 2 months. In that 2 months, that's where they become the best of the best and they launch into the market and begin to do wonderful things. I promise you something. You can't afford to waste this information. Share with your family, share with your friends, anyone you know that have kids within teens age. This is something they need for themselves and for their family. Please, don't forget, it's an opportunity to help somebody. It's an opportunity to liberate somebody. Don't keep the information, do all the information, share the information. If you have any issue or you have any concern or you have questions, please reach out to me via any of the social media handle on the screen. I'm more than happy to talk to you. And also the flyer is going to be showing on the screen right now. Please share the flyer as well. Let everybody know about it and let's see how we can help people. I believe there's something God is putting in the heart of these young ones. Let's get them to maximize their destiny. Thank you very much. My name is Ibrahim Sunday. It's Chronicles of 1900 again. Don't forget, like, share, comment, and especially this one, share with your family and friends and also let them know how they can help their teens children. Thank you very much. God bless you. My name is Ibrahim Sunday and it's Chronicles of 1900. See you later.